What is the impact of a single moment on a life, and how do people's choices reveal their character?
In the book of the Mice and Men, the moment that impacted George and Lenny's life was when Lenny accidentally killed Curly's wife. George was impacted by this situation because he felt responsible for all the things Lenny did. George feels disappointed in himself because he couldn't protect Lenny anymore. If George can't protect Lenny, then he would not be able to survive on his own. George saved Lenny from pain and suffering that he would have gone through by ending Lenny's life out of love. If Curly would have killed him, he would have killed Lenny out of hatred. Curly would have made Lenny suffer his death.
In Macbeth, Macbeth kills Duncan. This is the impact of a single moment on a life in Macbeth. This moment is caused by Macbeth's weak part. He has an ambition to be king, but he couldn't do it only himself because he felt scared to kill. This quote is by Macbeth in Act 1, Scene 3. Macbeth told to Lady Macbeth about plan to King Duncan. He says he wants to stop that.
He has almost stopped. Why have you left the chamber?
He asked for me.
No, you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which have been worn down their newest clothes, not cast aside so soon.
Was the Hope drunk wearing your dress?
This quote is in Act 1, Scene 3. Macbeth says that he has anxiety to kill King. But the question left in us is why he could kill Duncan. I thought that another reason is here. He is weak person. He won't stop it, but Lady Macbeth don't allow it. She says, when you do it, then you are man. And he said, please see peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dare do more is none. It is clear he is weak person who has a big ego and couldn't admit that he is weak himself.
My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead, an American post-apocalyptic horror television series, tells the story of the months and years that follow after a terrible turning point, a zombie apocalypse. The TV show follows a group of survivors led by former police officer Rick Grimes, who travel in search of a safe and secure home. But on the way to finding a safe place, the characters will have to face a series of tests that will affect their personality, and it will force them to do things that they hadn't even thought about before the apocalypse. After the protagonist of the series, Rick Grimes, was attacked by his best friend, who tried to kill him due to personal problems, Rick fights back and ends up murdering Shane. This betrayal leads to a drastic change in Rick's personality. If before he was very kind and protective, now Rick becomes careless with people, and his way of leading becomes strict and a little selfish.
Go ahead. I say there's a place for us, but maybe it's just another pipe dream. Maybe I'm fooling myself again. Well, why don't you go and find out yourself? Send me a postcard. Go on, there's the door. You can do better. Let's see how far you get. No takers? Fine. We get one thing straight. You're staying. This isn't a democracy anymore.
If Rick had never experienced the betrayal of his best friend Shane, he would not have been able to create that layer of hardness and courage to make difficult decisions. Previously, Rick was very permissive with a great sense of morality. Unfortunately, this made many situations come out of his hands. But after this tragedy, he learns that in this new world, sometimes being leader means going against your values and do what is necessary to keep the group safe, even if that is killing someone else. Our lives are predestinated. We're born with a life already made where society decides what we are going to be and what we are going to do. Therefore, when one aspect of our lives changes, it takes a lot to assume it. Even so, this type of situation is what shapes our personality and defines how we act later. Turning points contribute to the formation of our identity.